Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sarabjit Kaur. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch multiple development projects worth over 19,000 crore rupees at Bulandshahr in Uttar Pradesh today. President Droupadi Murmu to address the nation today on the eve of 75th Republic Day. Prime Minister Modi to hold talks with French President Emmanuel Macron at Jaipur in Rajasthan this evening. UN General Assembly President says reforms in UN Security Council necessary as it does not reflect current geopolitical realities. 14th National Voters' Day being celebrated today, President Murmu to present Best Electoral Practices Awards for 2023 at an event in New Delhi on the occasion. In FIH Hockey 5S Women's World Cup, India registers 7-3 victory over United States in second pool stage match at Muscat in Oman to lock horns with Namibia this afternoon. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Bulandshahr in Uttar Pradesh and Jaipur in Rajasthan today. Mr. Modi will launch multiple development projects worth over 19,000 crore rupees in Bulandshahr. Our correspondent reports that the projects are related to several important sectors like rail, road, oil and gas, and urban development and housing.
During the program in Bulandshahr, the Prime Minister will dedicate a 173-kilometer-long double rail line electrified section between New Khurja and New Rewari on dedicated freight corridor. Mr. Modi will flag off goods trains from these two stations through video conferencing. This new section is important as it establishes crucial connectivity between the western and eastern dedicated freight corridor. Prime Minister will also dedicate the fourth line connecting the Mathura-Palwal section and Chipiana-Buzurg-Dadri section. Prime Minister will also dedicate multiple road development projects to the nation. During the program, the Prime Minister will also inaugurate Indian Oil's Tundla-Gavaria pipeline and dedicate integrated industrial township at Greater Noida. With the report of Dipendra Kumar from Bulandshahr, this is Arpita Chaudhary, Akashvani News.
In the evening, Prime Minister Modi will hold a bilateral meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron at Jaipur in Rajasthan. The discussions will encompass vital aspects of the bilateral India-France relationship and address various geopolitical challenges. President Macron will reach Jaipur this afternoon, where he will be received by Prime Minister Modi. The two leaders will then embark on a tour of prominent places of cultural and historical significance in the city. During his nearly 6-hour stay in the Pink City, President Macron will also join Mr. Modi in a road show before delving into extensive talks. The French President will fly to Delhi tonight to take part in Republic Day parade as chief guest tomorrow. Our correspondent has these details.
Among the places of historical importance that French President and Prime Minister Narendra Modi are going to visit today, Amer Fort, Jantar Mantar and Jaipur City are included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Mr. Macron will stay at Amer Fort for about 2 hours where he will be welcomed with Rajasthani tradition. Along with the heritage, he will also get a glimpse of the art and culture of the state there. This visit of Mr. Macron is also important because most of the foreign tourists in Rajasthan come from France. Jaipur City is fully prepared to welcome the President of France along with Prime Minister Mr. Modi. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
President Droupadi Murmu will address the nation on the eve of the 75th Republic Day today. The address will be broadcast from 7 p.m. on the entire national network of Akashvani and telecast over all channels of Doordarshan in Hindi, followed by the English version. Broadcast of the address in Hindi and English on Doordarshan will be followed by broadcast in regional languages by regional channels of Doordarshan. Akashvani will broadcast regional language versions from 9:30 p.m. on its regional networks. Delhi Police has made extensive security arrangements in the national capital for the Republic Day celebrations tomorrow. Around 14,000 security personnel will be deployed in and around Kartavya Path, where the Republic Day parade will take place. Addressing media, Special Commissioner of Police Security Dipendra Pathak said that professional, robust and flawless security arrangements have been put in place all around Delhi.
दिल्ली पुलिस की सुरक्षा यानी सिक्योरिटी यूनिट, ट्रैफिक यूनिट और जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट यूनिट्स हैं, इन सब को साथ इकट्ठा और इसके साथ ही बहुत तरह की जो मल्टी एजेंसीज होती हैं, सेंट्रल एजेंसीज हैं, दिल्ली पुलिस के अदर यूनिट्स हैं, सबको इकट्ठा लेकर एक समग्र सुरक्षा इंतजाम किया गया है। किसी भी तरह के सिचुएशन को राइट फ्रॉम फैसिलिटेशन से लेकर किसी भी तरह की कोई भी बात अगर होती है या सिचुएशन होता है, उसको हैंडल करने के लिए एक प्रोफेशनल रेडीनेस सिचुएशन में है।
Special Commissioner of Police Traffic HGS Dhaliwal said the border of Delhi will be sealed from 10 p.m. today and entry of heavy vehicles will be restricted. Delhi Metro will commence its services tomorrow at 4 a.m. to facilitate the public to reach Kartavya Path to witness the Republic Day parade. According to the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation (DMRC), train services will be available at a headway of 30 minutes till 6 a.m. and thereafter regular timetable will be followed. People possessing bona fide e-invitation cards and e-tickets for attending the parade will be issued coupons on production of valid photo identity card issued by the government at metro stations. These coupons will be valid for exit from Central Secretariat and Udyog Bhavan metro station to reach the Kartavya Path. The same coupon will be valid for undertaking return journey from these two stations only. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back to the morning news. United Nations General Assembly UNGA President Dennis Francis has said that the reform in the UN Security Council UNSC is necessary as it does not reflect the current geopolitical realities. Addressing the media in New Delhi, Mr. Francis said that UN is not impressed with the Security Council's performance in countering geopolitical instabilities and so far has been unable to take decisions for peace and security.
The Security Council of the United Nations, as it currently exists, harks back to a period in world history which no longer exists. It was formed in the immediate post-1945 era. Since then, the world has changed radically. The geopolitical realities of today are not reflected in the Council. The Council has, in recent years, been progressively unable to take the decisions necessary in order to assist and support the strengthening of international peace and security. So reform of the Council is absolutely necessary.
Earlier, the UNGA President held talks with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. The External Affairs Minister appreciated Mr. Francis' position on the urgent need for reforms in international institutions, especially the UNSC. The UNGA chief also called on President Droupadi Murmu at Rashtrapati Bhavan yesterday. The 14th National Voters' Day is being celebrated today to create electoral awareness among citizens and encourage them to participate in the process. The day is celebrated on 25th of January every year to mark the foundation day of Election Commission of India, ECI. An event will be held in New Delhi to mark the day, during which President Droupadi Murmu will present the Best Electoral Practices Awards for the year 2023. The awards will be presented to state and district level officers for their outstanding performance in the conduct of elections during 2023 in different spheres such as IT initiatives, security management and election management. On the occasion, the first copy of the Election Commission of India's publication ECI Initiatives for General Elections 2024 will be presented to President Murmu by Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar. Former President Ramnath Kovind, who is the chairman of the high-level committee on One Nation, One Election, held the fourth round of consultations in New Delhi yesterday. He held consultations with eminent jurists Justice Dilip Bhosle and Justice Rajendra Menon, who gave their considered opinion on the subject. Initiating discussions with financial and economic experts, Mr. Kovind also held interactions with ASSOCHAM President Ajay Singh, who put forth his views in detail on the economic advantages of holding simultaneous elections for the nation. The Halwa ceremony, marking the final stage of the budget preparation process for Interim Union Budget 2023, was held in North Block yesterday. A customary Halwa ceremony is performed every year before the lock-in process of budget preparation begins. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the Interim Union Budget 2024 in Parliament on the 1st of February. The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, within 2 months of its commencement, has captivated India, drawing over 15 crore enthusiastic participants. During the Yatra, several individual success stories also surfaced, where hundreds of beneficiaries shared their stories under the section Meri Kahani, Meri Zubani, giving a testimony on transformation brought about by the central government's flagship schemes in their lives. Our correspondent brings an inspiring story from Maharashtra.
As part of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, numerous beneficiaries from Maharashtra have shared inspirational tales of perseverance and success. Archana Pawar from Mumbai exemplifies the transformative impact of the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Speaking to Akashvani News, she said, with the desire to break free from economic limitations, she enrolled in a PMKVY support skill development program and learned driving. Later, with government's help, she opened her own motor driving school and started training other women, giving them the confidence and capability to challenge societal norms.
मैंने 2011 में प्रधानमंत्री कौशल विकास योजना से 4-व्हीलर के क्लासेस जो थे वो चालू किए। वो क्लास होने के बाद मैंने थोड़ा दिन दूसरी जगह काम किया। उसके बाद लॉकडाउन के बाद मुझे ऐसा लगा कि खुद का बिजनेस चालू करूं, तो मैंने मुद्रा लोन लेके मैंने एक गाड़ी ली। बाद में मेरा खुद का ड्राइविंग स्कूल खोला। तो ड्राइविंग स्कूल में मैं महिलाओं को ट्रेन कर रही थी। आज स्विगी जैसे फूड डिलीवरी में वो आज जॉब करती है। वो गाड़ी सीख के अपने पैरों पे खड़ी है।
प्रार्थना, आकाशवाणी न्यूज, मुंबई।
On to sports now. In FIH Hockey 5S Women's World Cup, India secured an astounding 7-3 victory over the United States in their second pool stage match at Muscat in Oman last night. Earlier in the day, India registered a thrilling 5-4 win over Poland. The women in blue will next face Namibia at 2:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Hockey 5S game is played between two teams with 4 field players and a goalkeeper. The Indian men's hockey team were held to a 2-2 draw by France in their second match of the Four-Nation tournament in South Africa yesterday. India earlier defeated France 4-0 in their tournament opener on Monday. India will next lock horns with South Africa in their third match tomorrow. In cricket, India will take on England in first test of 5-match series in Hyderabad today. The match will start at 9:30 a.m. The men in blue have been unassailable on home soil over the last 12 years. Hitman Rohit Sharma is leading the Indian team. Earlier, BCCI announced that batting maestro Virat Kohli has opted out for the 2 test matches. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Renu Kataria.
Thank you, Sarabjit. With the stage all set for the 75th Republic Day celebrations tomorrow and the chief guest, the French President, to arrive in Jaipur today, the Hindustan Times writes, Modi, Macron to deepen strategic ties. The Asian Age has a picture of Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing the NCC/NSS cadets, calling them Amrit Pidhi. The Statesman, under the caption High on Josh, has a picture of disaster management Jawans taking part in the final dress rehearsal. On the occasion of National Voters' Day, PM to interact with first-time voters across 5,000 sites today, writes the Asian Age. With West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee announcing that her party will go solo in the forthcoming general elections, India bloc speaks in confused tones, headlines The Pioneer. And finally, a sweet start. The Economic Times has a picture of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman at the customary Halwa ceremony before the interim budget 2024. And with that, it's back to you, Sarabjit.
Thank you, Renu. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch multiple development projects worth over 19,000 crore rupees at Bulandshahr in Uttar Pradesh today. President Droupadi Murmu to address the nation today on the eve of 75th Republic Day. Prime Minister Modi to hold talks with French President Emmanuel Macron at Jaipur in Rajasthan this evening. UN General Assembly President says reforms in UN Security Council necessary as it does not reflect current geopolitical realities. 14th National Voters' Day being celebrated today. In FIH Beach Hockey 5S Women's World Cup, India registers 7-3 victory over United States in second pool stage match at Muscat in Oman. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.